This Gary Felder action thriller just about doubled its $22 million budget after its November 27, 2013 release. Former DEA agent Jason Statham moves his family to a sleepy Louisiana town where he's forced to deal with his past, and a local meth dealer, which has the school teacher astutely warning, you can go from 2 kids in a fistfight to the emergency room real fast. The story is based on Chuck Logan's novel of the same name and was adapted into a screenplay by none other than Sylvester Stallone, who does a great job with the realistic dialogue and characters. After a violent drug bust prologue opens the film with the ass-kicking leading man sporting a bizarrely unfortunate mullet-like hairdo, the film settles in and begins developing the talented cast. Statham is right at home showcasing his impressive fighting skills, but also does a commendable job balancing the quieter dramatic elements of the script as well, portraying a man attempting to avoid trouble and just live his life.
Whatever you're thinking, rethink it.
Rethink it. He wants me to rethink it. You ain't turning that back on. You fucked up. Why don't we step around the side of the building so I can kick your fucking ass up over your shoulders.
James Franco is featured as a primary antagonist, a cunning drug dealer who finds himself in over his head, but willing to make the hard choices. The young Isabella Vidovic does a marvelous job as the courageous little girl who gets stuck in the middle of all the violence. Kate Bosworth, Winona Ryder, Clancy Brown, and Omar Benson Miller round out the rest of the cast with much smaller but critical contributions to the 100-minute story. As tensions smolder just below the surface, the R-rated adventure stays exciting with plenty of great fistfights and takedowns, with Statham quickly and even amusingly dispatching his victims with ease. Especially one scene where he escapes torture to fend off 3 bad guys with both of his arms literally tied behind his back. Besides having an affinity for whiz pans and unnecessary camera movement, director Fletter also utilizes a bit too much foreground clutter in the anamorphic frame. That said, the overall visual style is positively beautiful, with every shot framed by the stunning and meticulously well-shot landscapes of the Deep South. There are also some stylized editing choices like gradual video L cuts that give the film a slight artistic touch. Mark Isham's melodic score features plenty of low-key acoustic guitar sounds and remains appropriately subdued throughout. Dealing with themes of portrayal and sticking up for yourself, there are some worthwhile lessons to be derived from this otherwise formulaic movie. Nothing groundbreaking here, but an enjoyable picture I wouldn't mind watching again in a few years. Homefront has palatable thrills in familiar package. Here's what you had to say in the YouTube comments. Our ratings for Homefront: 2 6s. You liked some elements but felt the lack of action weak in this picture, you scored it a good. Although nothing about the story was truly exciting, the people involved and the execution made it interesting enough for me to also give this a good.